of detectives.
Good morning, sir.
Our friend Sarita said you may be able to point us in the right direction.
Sarita? Yes, she passed through here some time ago. What brings you two to this part of the world? We don't get many folk passing through.
It's a long story.
About a sheik and a book of gold.
Well then, you are already rich. Sarita was looking for some lost treasure too.
At the moment, I'm just looking for my next meal.
Yes, we are rather hungry. Could we perhaps trade you for a meal?
What's mine is yours. Help yourself. If you don't mind, may I ask a favor in return? I ordered a gift for my daughter, a duplicate of a portrait of her. I'd like to check it over, but my eyesight isn't what it used to be.
Sure, Morty and I would be happy to help.
Of course. Did she just call me Morty? Not sure how I feel about that.
But first, let's eat. You found it.
Your daughter is a very beautiful woman. What do you think, Mortimer? Is she beautiful?
Yes, she is, isn't she?
We should probably be getting on now, though.
Perhaps I can point you in the right direction?
We're looking for someone, actually. Could you tell us where he lives?
His name is Alfata Morgano. He's a sheik.
I've never heard that name before. And a sheik? Well, there aren't any sheiks around here. Not anymore. But there is an old abandoned temple my daughter's been studying, where a sheik lived long ago.
Sounds like a promising start.
Thanks for your help, sir.
And for the food.
Well, don't go just yet. I've got an idea. Something that might help you find what you're looking for.
Yes?
And I'm not about to let you head out into the desert on foot.
Really?
Of course not. Who knows if you'd ever make it out. You can take this old balloon of mine.
Oh, that's wonderful. Thank you.
Don't thank me just yet. I've been having some trouble with the heating system, or whatever they call it. This thing is too complicated for me.
Well, I'm sure Mortimer can fix it, right?
I can try. Better than walking for days, that's for sure. I'll get started.
Kate, could I have a quick word?
Yes?
I may be old, but I still notice things. About you and Mortimer, for instance.
What do you mean, me and Mortimer?
Well, I see how he looks at you, and I see how you look at him. And of the two of you, I think you're the one with the courage to speak your mind.
But...
Kate, come here. I think I know how to fix this. I need your help.
But I don't know what I want.
I think sometimes we forget to want what we already have.
That's it. We fixed it.
I'm impressed. You're quite the engineer, Mr. Mortimer.
Thanks. Let's just hope I don't crash it.
So if I were you two, I'd start by finding the temple my daughter is at. She's a researcher. I think she'll be able to help. She's been digging up rare artifacts all over the area. If anyone can help you, it will be her. And I'm sure she'd love to hear your story.
We'll be sure to tell her. Would you like us to pass on a message for you?
Why not take her the portrait? I had it made for her, after all.
We will. And thanks again for all your help.
And for this awesome air balloon.
Farewell, and be sure to stay close to each other in that balloon. It can get a bit windy sometimes.
What a view!
This certainly brings back memories. You know, I flew a balloon like this once from Brazil all the way to...
So this Nalini, she's pretty, right?
I don't know. I guess so.
You guess so?
Honestly, I try not to think about that stuff.
What stuff? Like dating? Are you married? Or do you have a girlfriend?
Oh, well, no. Not at the moment.
Not at the moment? So there's no one waiting at home for you?
Well, that's just it. What home? Until I inherited this museum, I was, well, off riding hot air balloons and unraveling time paradoxes. I'm not exactly a reliable man. What sort of woman would want someone like that?
Well, some would, I'm sure. And did you just say time paradoxes?
I think we found that temple he was talking about.
I think so too, but I don't see his daughter.
Maybe we should call for her.
Nalini?
Miss Norlini, where are you?
How do you know she's a miss?
I don't. Just shout, Kate. Miss Malini.
Hey, stop shouting. I'm over here.
I'm glad we found you.
We brought you something from your father. I'm glad you found me too. I've been stuck in here for hours.
Stuck? Well, I'm sure we can find a way to get you out.
How did you get stuck? I'm not sure exactly. This place is full of traps, so be careful. I was doing some work inside, and this heavy door just slammed shut behind me. Sounds like you're in a dangerous line of work.
Don't worry. We'll get you out of there.
Just be careful. I don't want you getting stuck in here too. Don't worry about us. We're getting good at this sort of thing. What sort of thing? Solving impossible puzzles. Unraveling ancient mysteries. Exploring legendary ruins. You weren't kidding. You two are pros at this. Don't mention it.
Actually, we were hoping you could help us too.
We're looking for someone. A sheik named El Fata Morgano.
Or so he says.
He said he was going to his palace, which is supposed to be somewhere near here.
Who has a palace nowadays?
And the sheik was looking for a book.
A book of gold.
A book of gold? That sounds familiar. And the sheik? Well, I don't know of any sheik around here, but I do know of an old palace. I thought it was abandoned. It's pretty far, though. You'll need transportation. There's a camel merchant named Abdel near here. I'd start there.
Thank you, Nalini. You've been a big help.
I think I should be the one thanking you. Hopefully, we'll meet again one day. I would like that. We'd better get going. That sandstorm looks like it's getting closer. Good luck.
Oh no,
What?
we forgot to give Nalini her portrait.
Never mind. Let's hold on to it for now. Maybe we'll meet her again.
Maybe. Just keep your eyes peeled. We need to land this thing soon.
Well, she did say the camel merchant was close by.
But that storm seems to be almost upon us.
Let's find a place to land then. Hey, I think I see the camel merchant.
Good timing. We're just about out of fuel.
So we're looking to buy some camels?
Sounds like it. When in Rome. I think you fancy city folk have stumbled into the wrong town. Are you Abdel? We need your help.
We're interested in purchasing 2 camels.
Well, I'm not interested in doing business with you two. Find somebody else.
We just need to rent some camels.
And get some directions. These camels are for racing, not tourism. As I said, go talk to someone else. I'm not interested.
Racing camels? They don't look very fast to me.
What? My camels? The camels of Abdel Fattah are the best in the world, and I'm the best jockey.
If you're really that good, then prove it.
Prove it? What are you suggesting? A race?
Exactly. And if I win, you owe us a camel.
At market price.
For free.
Fine. But if I win, you'll admit I'm the best in the world.
Deal.
Fine. Deal. You'd better get training. Kate, did you just challenge someone to a camel race? Are you sure about all this?
I'm not sure about anything anymore. But we need that camel, right?
Right, but I don't want you getting hurt.
Thanks, Mortimer. But leave it to me. I've got this.
Be careful, Kate. If this doesn't work out, we'll find another way.
Don't worry, Mortimer. I'll be fine. Well, Abdel?
I can't believe it. How did you do that? I must admit, you're a brave woman. I admire that.
Well, I admire a man of his word. I expect that camel free of charge.
And you shall have it. What can you tell us about the palace near here? It's been empty for a long time. Some even say it's haunted.
Empty? I thought a sheik lived there. Sheik Al-Fata Morgano.
Not that I know of. Some people say they've seen lights on at night, though.
Why would he have lied about all this? He seems so charming.
The sheik isn't who he claims he is, Kate. I think he's dangerous. Are you sure you want to do this?
I'm sure. I want to solve this mystery.
And I want to finish this book of gold business. We'll need to find a place to lie low during this storm. Sandstorms in the desert can be really dangerous.
This place doesn't look very sturdy. The house is riddled with holes.
We'll have to figure something out. improvise. Why don't you go find some water and I'll work on patching this place up?
That was a close call. Good thing we found a place to hide.
I think the storm has passed. Shall we continue?
Wait a second. Someone's coming.
Where?
Over there. Look.
I don't believe this.
What? Who is it?
That guy from the museum.
The Sheik?
No, his sidekick? I don't know. Bodyguard, maybe?
Sounds like a lucky break. We need some answers. Fancy meeting you here.
That woman again. How did she get here? I need to take care of this once and for all. Sorry, lady. I don't believe we've met.
Actually, we have. In Snugford, a few weeks ago.
Snugford?
You can't fool us. We remember you. You were with that sheik.
They're both here. Maybe they have the book, too. Oh, you're right, of course. I do remember you two. From the museum, right? The sheik was worried about you when he didn't find you at the airport. He was hoping you'd take him up on his offer.
Was he now? Well, I've heard that he's not really a sheik, and that that's not really his palace.
The palace was a recent acquisition. The sheik is investing a considerable amount of money into restoring it.
I don't believe you. And I didn't believe the sheik either.
Why not let me prove it to you? You're a man of science, correct? A museum owner like yourself will see why we're here. This place is full of ancient artifacts and secrets. I'll explain what we were looking for at your museum along the way. Let me show you around. Perhaps these two could make some tea? Enough games. Give me the book of gold or I'll kill you right now.
I can't let him know that Kate has the book. I don't have the book, but I did find it. It's in my museum right now.
Liar.
I'm not lying. Search me if you don't believe me.
You were telling the truth? In that case,
In that case, what?
you are no longer necessary.
Just don't hurt Kate. She has nothing to do with this.
I'll do whatever I like. Goodbye, Mortimer. I don't expect I'll be seeing you again, and nor will anyone else.
Where's Mortimer?
He's a bit indisposed at the moment.
And what's that supposed to mean?
It means be quiet and stop asking questions.
What have you done with him?
Me? Nothing. He did it to himself. He'll be resting peacefully soon.
No, Mortimer, what have I done?
Shut up. You're coming with us.
Train the girl. We could use some more help turning that palace around.
I'll break her into her new role.
Do whatever it takes. I'll inform the boss.
Yes, sir. Oh, my head. Where am I? I can't see a thing in here. I'm sure I had a lighter here somewhere. I'm out. Fresh air, finally. I have to find Kate. She could be in trouble. Now, where could she be?
Mortimer Beckett, Mortimer Beckett finds what detectives have never detected. And who would have bet he's the jet set cadet in a vest? He's the best of detectives. Mortimer Beckett, Mortimer Beckett never thinks that a partner could ruin his racket, but he ought to get that you find what you never expect, but it's never expected. Mysteries cooking right where you're looking. It's under your nose, but it's too hard to get yet. Then Mortimer Beckett steps onto the set, and you guessed he's the best of detectives.